You know that feeling. You're texting her, things are going fine, she's replying, and suddenly you have no idea what to say next. Your mind just goes blank. You look at your phone, type something, delete it, try again, and end up sending something like, haha, yeah, totally. After that, the conversation gets kind of boring. Stick with me for the next 4 minutes. I'm gonna share something that most of you never learn. And by the way, if you're someone who constantly runs out of things to say, overthinks every silence, or feels like conversations die too fast, I actually put together a full guide called How to Talk to Women Without Awkward Silences. It goes way deeper into things I couldn't fully cover in one video, like why awkward silences happen in the first place, how to naturally keep interactions with women flowing, and how to stop conversations from feeling dry and forced. So if you want deeper step-by-step guidance you can use immediately, the link's in the description. But yeah, back to the video. Here's what's really going on. You're not even playing the right game. A lot of guys text a girl like they're trying to win an argument or pass some sort of test. They think if they just say all the right things, she'll start to like them. I've seen my friends spend over 10 minutes trying to write the perfect message, checking every word almost like they're applying for a job. And I get it. It seems like it makes sense. But that's not how attraction works. She isn't reading your messages and thinking, yep, this guy checks all my boxes. Attraction is more about a feeling you get in your body, not a list you go over in your head. So no matter how smart or clever your messages are, it won't work if the vibe just isn't there. So what makes the right vibe? That's what we're about to talk about. First, let's think about why we even text in the first place. Some of you all think texting is just about keeping the chat going, but honestly, that way of thinking almost always messes things up. The point of texting is really simple, to meet up in real life. That's it. Every text should either help you get closer to meeting her or make her curious enough to want to meet you. If texting just becomes a replacement for actually seeing each other, you're already off track. Here's something most people never say: how fast you reply actually matters. If you answer right away every single time and you're always ready to chat, it shows her you have nothing else going on. You don't have to play games, but you should have your own life too. If you're busy and happy, that's way more attractive. Let's talk about the biggest mistake I see all the time. Interview mode. You know what I mean? Asking things like, how was your day? Or what do you do for fun? Or where are you from? It feels polite, but honestly, she gets those questions from everyone, and she just gives the same rehearsed answers she's given 100 times before. Most girls out there don't get excited by what's familiar. They get interested when something feels new or different. So instead of asking a basic question, try saying something about her. Like, you seem like the kind of person who looks calm, but is actually a bit wild inside. Now, she's not just giving an answer, she's reacting. She might even wonder how you guessed that. This is called emotional portals. They're not for collecting facts. They open up feelings. Let me share an idea that totally changed how I text. Basically, a woman starts to like you more when she puts effort into you, not when you do everything for her. I know it sounds strange, but think about it. When she has to try a little, she actually cares more. So your job isn't to give away everything in your texts. You want to leave little things that make her want to follow up. For example, you could say, I saw something crazy today, but I'll tell you about it later. Then just move on. Now she's curious. She'll want to ask you about it. When she does, she's the one reaching out. That switch is a big deal, way more important than any fancy line you could text. It's also important to know what stage you're at. If she's not texting back, don't double text just to check in. That's your nerves talking, not confidence. Give her some space. If she acts a little cold, don't freak out and try to explain yourself. Stay calm and keep it light. And one more thing that I think you genuinely underestimate: be the one who ends the conversation first, even if things are going great, especially if they are. Just say something like, hey, I gotta go. Talk to you later. That's it. You leave her feeling good and she starts thinking about you. She might even check her phone to see when you'll text again. That's exactly what you want. Here's what brings it all together. When you have a fun and interesting life, your texts naturally get shorter, funnier, and more interesting. You don't chase because you don't have to. She can tell. So put your phone down, go enjoy your life, and let her be the one who's curious about you. If you have interest in this kind of content, subscribe. There's a lot more coming.